So, it's been a while. The thing I want to talk about most today is perfectionism and some of the reasons why I may have not filmed the content that I wanted to deep down. There's kind of this idea of just wanting to put out the perfect thing, the best resource, and if I'm not prepared to talk about burnout from the level of a PhD candidate in sports psychology who spent a decade researching it, then I don't have anything to contribute on the subject. And we're in this ground in between science and practice of being an athlete, where I get caught far too often in what the pros are doing, what scientists are doing, and I'm not a scientist. And yet I want to talk as if I understand science and if I'm well researched and that I know what I'm talking about. The second problem is that my peers are really high-level coaches and really high-level athletes. And those are the type of people that I follow on social media, and that's the type of stuff that I get exposed to on a regular basis. And so when I think about sharing some type of content, whether it's how to squat, how to bench, thoughts on perfectionism, or any one of a number of other issues, I think, oh, well, these people already know all that kind of stuff. And really, it's not the case. I know there are just a large majority of people out there who could use that information on how to squat, or my own thoughts about some particular thing that I've learned. And I get in my way more often than not. And I tend to think, who's judging me right now? And oftentimes I'll just stop there. So I'll have all these great ideas written down, dozens and dozens of ideas of helpful information, just do nothing with them. And I think it's time to hopefully put some of those things to rest and get back to what I started off doing such a long time ago, of just sharing what's worked for me and just speaking from the heart and sharing things that have authentically helped me and helped other people because they've helped and because that's where we start. And like I've always come to this from the idea of wanting to share what I've learned with other people and helping from that lens. So the other thing that it's kind of just like Greg Nuckols, for instance, and Eric Helms, and all these other people who I look up to a lot, and our own team, in fact, have put out insane resources on topics. And I think sometimes to myself, if it's not that, or if that already exists, what's the worry? What's the bother in putting out anything at all? If there is 5,000 word essays or 10,000 word essays on how to squat and perfect diagrams, why put out anything else? Case closed, the book is closed, everything's done. And really it's more than that. And so here I am, just kind of trying to be a little bit more real and saying, well, these are some of the things that I've struggled with in wanting to put out good information, some of the reasons why I haven't. So I kind of ended up suffocating myself, and I want to avoid that if at all possible. So I've got this set up here on my desk that's going to live here, and I'm just going to talk, I think, and try to do that a little bit more often. So I've had some great adventures over the recent period. Another case of perfectionism, I have all this video and thought, well, if I can't produce it to the level of a movie, what's the point? Saying that out loud, by the way, sounds absolutely ridiculous. At the same time, these are some of the things that I was thinking. If I don't have pro-level audio and audio effects and transitions and sound design and shit like that. Anyway, it sounds ridiculous saying it out loud. So I'm going to put out some stuff. I'm going to talk about some powerlifting stuff, and we'll see where things go. So thanks for joining. Thanks for bearing with the hiatus here, and we'll see where things go. Take care, guys. So literally, I was thinking about deleting that video that I just recorded. But an example of some of the half stuff that I've had kind of like on the horizon, not done yet. I'm going to dump a lot of the epic travel stuff that we've had, that Natalie and I have gone to. We went to Dubai for the Open World Championships, which was amazing. We went to Spain for a few days afterwards. We recently just got back from a trip to Thailand where we helped out with a powerlifting competition. We hosted a level 2 coaching course and had a really good time in Koh Samui down after that. So here's a photo dump of some of the stuff that I should have posted but didn't for fear of it not being perfect. Hey, I'm at Desert Barbell. It's his first day at Desert Barbell in Dubai. Nothing too crazy on training today, but just really excited and happy to be at this space. This gym is freaking awesome, as you'll see. It's one of the very few Eleiko official training facilities, so decked out in Eleiko gear. Just an awesome, beautiful facility filled with great instructors. So just happy to be in presence here and able to train. So lunges, high rep bench press, and a few accessories today, but Natalie's the star of the show for the next week and a half. Hey, if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. This whole video should have been out in November, or at least late December or something like that. So I appreciate you for watching. I promise to do a better job of making some good stuff that's both educational and really just speaks to me, I guess. I really want to be creative with all of this and not worry so much about judgments and monetization and sponsors and shit like that. Like, that's the way this started, was just putting out stuff because it felt good to me. So I'm gonna try to do more of that. Yep, hope you guys do well. Talk to you soon.